Hi, I'm Donnigan.
And I'm DoBeck.
And this is Thumbs Up, the only show on the internet that provides accurate film reviews. And what did we see this week?
Well, we were gonna see The Revenant.
Yeah, we didn't end up
We didn't end up seeing it. Full disclosure.
Full disclosure.
It's like 2 hours long.
Our impressions were the movie's gonna be kinda good, but there's just gonna be way too many shots of nature. You got Leonardo DiCaprio crying. We decided that instead of spending 2.5 hours of our precious time on that film, we would be better off seeing something that would give us a chuckle. Like Pixels. We are all gonna die. When I think of revolutionary comedy filmmakers, I think of Mel Brooks, Charlie Chaplin, Woody Allen, and Adam Sandler.
The Sandman.
And the Sandman's pulling out all the stops this time.
Here's the bus. Oh, going to a stop. Coming to another stop. Oh, coming to another stop. Because it just keeps pulling them out.
He's stopping the bus in every part of the movie. You would want to stop the bus and take a better look.
Just when you think everything's going too fast, bus stops. There you go. Starts moving even faster. That's how buses work.
That makes sense.
In a world where Paul Blart is the President of the United States of America and his best friend is an old, washed-up video game prodigy man-child played by Adam Sandler.
What's up?
I mean, you think that Adam Sandler's vast knowledge of old video games would be completely useless because it's outdated and everything until aliens invade the planet Earth with video game characters from Adam Sandler's childhood.
Unfortunately, the message was taken the wrong way.
I believe that some alien life force sent down real-life video games to attack us.
What I loved is that Kevin James is the President of the United States, but he's actively working together with him and Adam Sandler. They just happen to be friends, and they tackle this problem. They say, nobody else, the army is worthless against these video game characters. The special forces can't take care of Pac-Man. I don't know what Russia's doing in the movie. They never really talk about that. That would have been interesting.
You're welcome.
I have not seen this many Mini Coopers in a movie since The Italian Job. And I like it. Because ever since I saw The Italian Job, I'm like, why isn't this cleverly designed, tiny vehicle in every other movie? I think it should be mandatory that if you're having a movie, there's a driving sequence, you should be in a Mini Cooper. Mini
Coopers are not only the sickest and coolest cars that they could have possibly used to track down the ghosts. Sorry, spoilers, but they're the ghosts that chase down Pac-Man. Yeah. I mean, it's just innovative. Every idea from this movie is original.
Bad day to be bad people.
The writing in this movie is just so clever. It's like jokes on top of jokes on top of jokes with some more jokes, and then in between those jokes, guess what they've got? Jokes.
They got a joke sandwich that you crush down and you make a joke cake, and then you just eat it.
Donkey Kong.
It's just a barrel. How bad can it hurt?
I went through 2 whole bags of popcorn in that movie because I just couldn't stop laughing and inhaling it into my sinus cavity.
I almost choked to death, and even if I would have died, I would have wanted to put in my will that I wanted an Adam Sandler movie to be screened at my funeral.
My favorite part about Pixels was the giant Pac-Man. I mean, this movie has some great CG, and when I'm sitting in the theater, I'm not expecting a good story. I'm not expecting the actors to blow my socks off with their performance. What I really like to see is computer-generated graphics plus explosions. Explosions are always a bonus. I thought this movie did such a great job with their CG, with the explosions. There was enough CG to keep me entertained. Because if I don't have giant blippy video game CG and explosions every few minutes in my film, I mean, I'm just going to fall asleep.
Incoming!
Pixels is just funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's sorry, I just started thinking about.
I know, it's like
you know what?
It's every time I'm doing dishes at the house or it's something, I'll just burst into laughter because I'm thinking of scenes from Pixels. I mean, it just busts my gut every time. I mean, I'm just thinking about the part where Pac-Man bites the guy's hand and it's just. And he was the guy that made Pac-Man. The guy that made Pac-Man. That's why it's so funny. So funny. God, every time, man. I mean, between that and the Mini Coopers, you couldn't have a better film.
And my favorite thing about the movie is one of my favorite actors, Pink Dinklage.
Pink Dinklage, he has such a good performance in this film. It really puts his other show, Games Are Thrones, to
Games Are Thrones.
Yeah, Games Are Our Thrones.
I
mean, it's one of the hottest shows on TV right now. But you got to see his performance in Pixels.
It blows it away.
Blows it away. It's like
you see it's like whoever was directing you in Games Are Our Thrones.
Games Are Our Thrones is like a light breeze, and Pixels is like a tornado. It's like a hurricane messing with, getting it on with the tornado, tearing through the countryside, ripping barns and ripping cows out of the land, tossing them around. And Games Are Our Thrones, his performance is like light breeze. He's really actually 5 feet in real life.
He is.
It's amazing the technology they use to scale.
They hide him down in post. They take off like a few feet.
But his performance is great.
In this movie, yeah, and I love his hair. I wish he had that hair in Game Are Our Thrones. That'd really help his performance.
I think it would. Overall, I love Pixels. I connected to this film immediately. When I saw Pac-Man on the screen, I fell in love. When I saw Kevin James, I fell into a deeper trance of love. And by the time Adam Sandler showed up on the screen, I was ready to get down on my knees and ask him to marry me, because I love this film. I give it 2 thumbs up, way high. Higher than you can reach, so it means I enjoyed the movie more. We'll see you next week. This has been Thumbs Up, and as always, check us out the following week when we review something different.
As always,
I'm DoBeck.
And
I'm Donnigan.
And we're Thumbs Up.